Hey, happy Harness Your Hump Day. Tom Harness here. Do not adjust your watch. We have decided to change it up in 2022. I'm going to start doing the Harness Your Hump Days at 4:30 on Wednesdays. That way it gives you enough time to grab a beverage. I'm having a blonde bomber today, and your favorite glass to put it in, which if you look there, this is my cousin Trish got this for me. Live free or die, nice little glass there. But we decided to shake it up a little bit and make some changes. We have been working behind the scenes on a lot of Facebook business requests and Google business requests. So today, this beer, I wish it was a celebration, but this beer is being drank on behalf of Google because right now I have to drink only to work with Google. So let me just have a drink here real quick. It's actually really good. Blonde bomber from Props. I think I got this when I was in Florida. It's really good. All right. So some of the changes that we've made is that we're now allowing some of our businesses to be sponsored on our events. And I'm happy and pleased to announce that today our episode for Google Business Profile is being sponsored by Freedom Towing. I'm going to mess this up. Oh, I didn't mess it up right there. Freedom Towing. Veterans, you get 10% off. What you need to do is put that phone number in your phone, 618-713-4833, Freedom Towing. That's who you get. You get not Walker, Texas Ranger. That's confusing. It's not Walker, Texas Ranger. It is Walker Freedom Tower. Walker Freedom Tower. You get Jason Walker to come out and fix your ditch issue, your battery, your locked-in keys, whatever it may be. You get Jason Walker, not Walker, Texas Ranger. But Freedom Towing is our sponsor today. Great people, clean vehicle. Oh my gosh, when I went out there to take a look at this, just super clean and nice. And back in my college days in Carbondale, you would think that, you were getting into this diesel, smells like grease and gasoline and dust and everything. It was, I still remember some of those experiences. But no, not with Freedom Towing. Freedom Towing gives you a nice, clean vehicle, a friendly smile. Don't tell Jason this. He's a little easy on the eyes. If you go on their Facebook page, he's a good-looking guy. I mean, I think he could pass for an extra on Yellowstone. Very possible. Very possible. Those of you that are Yellowstone fans. So I want to talk a little bit about Google Business Profiles, and I'm going to go to the screen here in just a second. It is so important anymore if you are a small, big, medium-sized business to have your business on the Google Business page, the profile page. I'm going to take you over there real quick. Hopefully this works. I've been practicing today. There I am in a little bubble right there. So if you look on this page right here, this is ours. This is for Harness Digital Marketing. But, oh, looky there, shameless plug. Oh, looky there. Anybody need a headshot by any means? Karina Nils doing some headshots. It's a headshot drive-through, and you can do that Saturday, January 22nd, and Sunday, January 23rd. You can sign up with her and get a really good deal and get a professional headshot. I really didn't mean to do that, but it is a nice little shameless plug for Karina's event coming up. Now, when you go to your Google Business Profile page, this is what it looks like when you're managing it on the back end. Now, those of you that have no clue what I'm talking about, what you're going to want to do is go to Google your business name, and see what comes up. You should have a profile that pops up. You should. Actually, we'll test this here real quick. Harness Digital Marketing. And over here on the right side, you will see this is the Google Business Profile. You should have this, okay? It should pop up and have all the updated information, okay? Address, your hours, your phone number, how you, in our case, how you make appointments online. This is important. It's even got your reviews on the right side, okay? So if you don't see that, you don't have it. If you do see it and it's not updated, You need to log in. Now, this is where it gets tricky, people. This is where it gets tricky. Most people, even Google, there's people, third parties, even parties like mine, like marketing agencies that say, hey, for a small fee, we'll set this up for you. Well, guess what happens when you allow other people to manage your branding and your marketing stuff? Well, who ultimately owns all the rights to your business and all your marketing? In my opinion, and that's how we do things at Harness Digital Marketing, you do. Unfortunately, a lot of times, if you don't read the fine print, these pages are set up and you don't get access to them and you don't own them. Now, they're getting better about this, but those are questions that you need to ask, because why? Everybody goes to Google. They Google your business, they're Googling for services, they want to know, and that is the yellow pages. Those of you that remember the yellow pages, that is the yellow pages of today. If you don't pop up or you're not there at all, forget about being the top 3, 5, all that. If you're not there at all, you are not going to get business. And it's very frustrating for a lot of businesses when they can't get verified or they can't get their business on there. So we have had the fortune and misfortune of setting up and helping manage and monitor many of these accounts for many businesses. But every once in a while, while I'm drinking, you have to work with Google. Hold on. I should make this a drinking game. Every time I say Google, I have to drink, but I would be drunk in 3 seconds. Man, that's a good beer. But if you don't have that page set up and you don't own it, you can't edit it, or you can't verify it, you are losing money. I know a lot of people are not happy about Facebook and Google and how much they control of your business, but the fact is that's where people go. So when you look on this page, there's some things I want you to be aware of when you are setting up and completing your Google business profile. On the left side, you're going to have the home page. You're going to have what says post. Now, this isn't what you think. It's not like posting more content. In this area, you can post coupons. You can post events. This is really meant to kind of give people an idea about the business from a sales perspective, not a branding, but a sales perspective. The info, everything about your business, your monitor, your pricing, your address, your phone number, your hours, everything is in there. The other option that you get with this is insights. You're getting analytics about how many people are going to your place. The next one, in which I'm actually really excited to announce today, we use a content management platform, a CRM called Agora Pulse, and we are going to a new system with them that is going to allow us to work a little bit closer and monitor reviews for our clients. So if you are wanting to really take your Google reviews to the next level, have someone monitor it and work with you on those, call us here. Charles, Kate, and myself will be happy to answer any questions, and we will work with you on those Google pages, and we'll get you in and take care of you. The reviews are going to be huge no matter where you're at, what you're doing. When people are Googling your name, they're going to look at the content, what the page looks like, what you look like, and your reviews, and what they look like. So the next thing is down this list right here is calls. This is awesome. This is a new feature they added about, I think 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, they added this call feature where you can start monitoring when people press the call button on a mobile device, on a desktop, and call you directly. So you can find out in there how many people are calling you. And guess what? It's even better. It'll even log for the last 40 days all those numbers for you. See where we're going with this? So if you have a text program, you can utilize those text programs to send out opt-in options for clients that are interested in your services. The next one is messages. This is also a fairly new feature. People can connect with you and message you directly through your Google business page. I know what you're thinking. I already have all the social media, these direct messages. Why would I want this? This one's really good because you have to understand when people are going here, this is 100% about service, and it's about using your product or service. So you definitely want to enable the calls and the messages, and you're going to definitely want to monitor them and use that as a sales input, an inflow. Next up, photos. You can update your photos, so when people go here, they can look, and they've had some interesting features of photos now where you can take photos inside the office or inside your space, outside your space. So it's really cool. If you sell products, we do not. We have services. But if you sell products, you have a screen here that you can do. Another great feature if you don't have a huge store, but you sell maybe 20, 30 items, nothing massive, this is a good option for you as well. If you don't have a website, you can use this. I'm not a big fan of the website feature. I never have, but if you don't have anything, something's better than nothing. And obviously, you're going to get some built-in SEO with that because it's Google. The next thing, and this is kind of an admin thing, but users. What does this mean? Well, when you set up your pages, there are two options of the people that can have access to that. The owner, and then you have admin, okay? The owner is exactly what it sounds like, who owns the page. So when we have clients that have pages, we should never own it. If we do, we need to transfer that over if we've created it and we didn't have anything for them. Typically, we like to walk them through it or help them or access and set that up under them, and then they give us admin access, and that way we never own the page. One of the problems that I've seen that people do is they don't have any backup users. I was actually going through this today and realized that I needed to remove some some team members that are no longer with us that had access to it, to remove them so they don't have the responsibility, but then I needed to add someone. So I talked to Kate, and Kate's like, yes. I don't know if she said yes, but I gave it to her anyways. And now she has access to it. So if something happens to me or anything, I have another person. In the military, we learned redundancy, and that means that there should be at least 2 to 3 people or 2 to 3 pieces of equipment as backup. So if something goes down, you have another person or another piece of equipment that you can utilize to get the mission done. So just some things to remember. Let me take us back out of this here real quick. Let's see if I'm smart enough to do this. Hey, there I am. So the Google Business Profile, very powerful, extremely powerful. You have to have it. You need to Google your business, make sure that it's on there. You need to find out, and this is so important, who owns it? Do you have access to it? That is the biggest concern that I see, and the biggest complaint is the businesses don't own it or they don't have access to it. So please, please, please make sure that when you do that. If you're having trouble verifying your business on Google, please reach out to us. If you're having problems updating or you need to figure out who has access, don't create duplicate pages. We found out that Google says that's a no-no, and then they start to flag accounts. And what you don't want is to have your business flagged during a peak season of whatever you sell or whatever your service is. So make sure. As we're wrapping up today, just want to remind you, we have inclement weather coming to our region. It could be across the United States, but in our region, if you want a trusted number to make sure that you have safe, secure way to get your car home or to a garage shop or to get yourself home, check out Freedom Towing. Ask for Jason Walker, not Walker Texas Ranger. The number 618-713-4833. And if you're a veteran, you get 10% off. Okay? Mention that. He's giving me the approval, but if you're a veteran, you get 10% off. So reach out. Hopefully you won't need it, but if you do, trusted source, great guy, supports our veterans, and a great family man. So everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I will see you next Wednesday at 4:30 for our next Harness Your Hump Day. Go out in the world, make it a better place, and if our business can hashtag turn the light bulb on for you, reach out to our amazing team. Have a great evening, everybody.